It reads, show your devotion with an offering in your God's name. Blessings may follow.
Właśnie, to jest ciekawe, bo ja chyba jako moja postać nie mam bóstwa. No chyba nie. Na przykład taka shadowka. Kleryk Seluna, na przykład ona ma, że jest klerykiem Seluna. Bóstwo. O, ty masz bóstwo. Ty na przykład nie masz bóstwa. Ty też nie masz bóstwa. Czyli bóstwo jest dodatkowe. Ciekawe. A co tu kurwa nagle uczniki robią?
Crimes being investigated in this area. You appear to be the prime suspect. You may have talked.
Pierdalać już.
A crime's been committed, and this
Co?
guards decided to investigate. Investigate you, to be specific.
Po 7 razy mnie pytajcie. A ukradłem w końcu to?
Crimes being investigated in this area. You appear to be the prime suspect. You may have to.
Ktoś jeszcze tu przyjdzie? A z kim ja tu mam porozmawiać w sumie? Czy po prostu mam tu wejść do gazety? Dzień dobry. O, tu jest jakieś te... Doąd? Proszę.
Hey, cut it out.
Kurwa, ale... Czemu w tej gazecie jest tyle... Z kim ja tu mam podrozmawiać? Edward Szpila się wydaje tym.
Well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
O, no tak. No.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers.
Ale kogo ja
The
przemyciłem?
truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be
No
bad
tylko
for
woła.
business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
A co ty pierdolisz?
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox
Vox
Populi,
Populi, Vox
Vox
Dei.
Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian
Fajnie.
past. It'd certainly help with the dishes.
Baldur's mouth.
Okay, after the joke. Leave him some time and
Trzeba się tam jakoś dostać, najlepiej plecami.
Did you see Lord Dash's latest interview on the Bold this month?
Speaks
Co?
well, that envoy.
Dobra, dziękuję.
He's a man.
No jest tylne wejście, jest strażnik.
You, the god's damned disease of the gate.
Już mnie ludzie
Lady
zaczepiają.
Mazora told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers
Kurwa
slaughtered his own
mizora.
father.
Coś ty
How
odjebała.
he craves ultimate power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. First I finish you.
Dziękuję.
Then I finish the Duke's traitorous son.
Zajebiście. Mhm.
The Blade of Frontiers, nothing but a cold-blooded killer. I will make him and his allies pay for his father's death.
Ale mizora nas wjebała. O, tylko 18? Dobrze wiedzieć.
Stand down. I believe you. The battle lord help me. What darkness has fallen upon us? Listen, there's something Will should know. On his way from Elturel, Ravengard sent a messenger with word of the cult. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in
Dlatego
raising an
działał
army,
i został złapany.
Baldur's Gate would be doomed. And he knew that to protect the city, one trained in the ways of the great champions would have to rouse the worm living beneath. If I'm not mistaken, that would be Will.
Pod miastem żyjesz smog?
A bronze dragon, to be precise, sleeping beneath us. The worm goes by many names. Ansor, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He made Balduran a binding promise to protect the city when its need was greatest. The city's survived countless threats, but Ravengard knew its walls would fall to the cult. With him gone, and the city near ruin, your call is to unleash the heart of the gate. Take this, the legend of Ansor. The bards call it a tall tale, but every last
Może będę
word
miał
is
smoka.
true. Follow its path to the worm, or do not, and let the coast be drowned in blood. I was right to lay down my arms. Fohammer be praised. I should go, gather allies. We'll join you in your
proszę.
hour of need. Free the worm, and may his thunderous wind drive the Absolute from the coast.
Przejście przez więzienie w Smoczej Skale. Podziale skali po pochodniach. Ciekawe. Festiwal wina. Ja miałem pogadać z kim? Chyba z nią.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Nie wypadło mi. Ogórek.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very
To
amusing.
nie żarcik.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your
Czy on chciał ją zabić?
and I will peel it from your skull, should you interfere again.
To pojeb. Ja rozumiem. Jest niedobrze. Mhm. Powalenie, świetnie.
God, I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
O, dobrze, że z nią się nie napiliśmy. No i Damon jako sprzedawca. Później 9. Siema, Damon.
Karlak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price.
O, widzisz,
I'd be
chociaż
lying
ty
if I
jesteś
said I wasn't
szczęśliwy.
happy.
Good. Someone should be. Meal. 1, 2.
Can't give up now.
Warto było dostać, no.
Forward.
Trochę momencji.
The horns of a real war devil. They were...
Ale czy ja to chałupa? Dobre pytanie. To się bawi w komomancję.
Bet I can crack that open.
Biuro Pegaza. I co ta dźwignia zrobiła? Gdzie na górze?
Something over there.
Ciekawe. Rogata opłata. Nie jest dom nadziei?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
No.
A most excellent decision.
I co tu masz? Kobaltowy barwnik.
Coin and
ciekawego.
time. brightness returns. Oh, joyous hour. You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
No może mi pomóc.
Likewise. Well, less of a colleague, more of a contractor? But I digress. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin.
Lord
I will
Mammon.
happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Mammon. I knew it. I did.
Na łatwość.
The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
No to wiemy.
My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked what I did for Lord Gortash. You paid the fee, and I answered you. Our pact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction? You are just no fun.
No oczywiście, że nie.
Adjusting for inflation, the appreciable value of knowledge, Lord Mammon's tithes. Aha! There we are.
Nagle się rzeczy pojawiły? Ta, rzeczy się pojawiły.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember my most perceptive, prospective Well, I'm loath to fully repeat myself. Did I threaten you? Did I force the coin from your purse to mine? No. Pay up.
5000 i nie zapłacę.
Then you'll hear no more.
Kurwa sprytna, 5 koła.
Trap. Be cautious.
O, ciekawe. O. Wody? Nie mam kurwa wody. Trzeba co wrócić z butelką wody.
My God! Is that Fitz?
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Jakaś ziomowa.
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter. Who
Neverwinter.
told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but
A, to jest
never
D&D.
mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first. You saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
No tak, i nie jest z tego powodu szczęśliwa.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way.
O,
Been together 8 years now. And Karlach,
happy ending.
we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
O, pani widać?
Isn't he handsome?
Oj, Karla, przestań.
Absolutely. You're well suited. I can tell just by looking at you. Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when
Oby.
this is all over.
Wydać się
First
to
step,
spotkanie.
save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
Co to jest?
Bye forever, pal.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Nie ma za co.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby.
Aha.
Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
Uda się? Za 7. No jak nie wyrzucę 7, to... Dobra.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
A no, było ten statek.
Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance.
Kurwa, 30 z
We're
perswazji.
here to see Nine Fingers. She didn't tell me. Always don't let anyone through, Tuscron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the guild hall. Nine Fingers is inside. In you go.
Okej.
You rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
No my jesteśmy trzeźwi.
Or able to smell.
the same side, friend. Nine Fingers
Mol.
invited us herself.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city.
Pozyskać
Hope
oko?
you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Czemu nie masz opaski?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Okej.
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
I to wszystko? Takie wielkie poszukiwanie? Dziewięciopalca.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this
Pewnie będziemy
cult.
musieli tego Lorda Kamienia zabić.
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private
No,
council.
rozmawiajcie dalej.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketherick Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, Unkillable, Tyrant of Moonrise.
Mhm,
Me the
zabiłem
one
go.
who killed him.
To cały ja.
A little less impressive as revelations go.
9,5
You'll
bym
forgive the
powiedział.
spying, I hope. The guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates.
Mnie tu wszyscy
I'd say
obserwują.
you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help,
Tu jesteśmy bezwzględni.
congratulations. We just became the best.
Chcesz dołączyć do ekipy?
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
O, jakieś to miłe.
The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the
Czyli
Absolute
należy do
soon
absolutu ten
starts
kamień.
sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The
Tak miło.
guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and
Po czym
then
miałeś kontakt z Jaherą?
I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their
inteligentna
irrelevance
jesteś.
everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Right. Well. Water
Nie
before...
mówmy jej na razie może.
Do you need anything else? I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but...
Możesz dalej głaskać.
Straight to business then.
Zobaczymy, czy się
You've been
zgodzę.
seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner. Unless just taken to dyeing her hair, I'd call it accurate enough. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, reminder to pay an old friend a visit, would you?
Oczywiście.
I could, but she wouldn't thank either of us for that. Trust me. Now, is there anything else you need?
Szczerze to nie.
That might be worth a look.
Proszę, dobra. Uniona syrena, dobra. Chyba, że brudne jest. Kurwa, jakiś klucz dostałem przecież.
Come on, open up.
Gdzie mnie to zaprowadzi? O kurwa. Wyrazy wdzięczności. Enfergortaż. Ose. No nie można to pierdolić. A co się tutaj podziało?
Corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart?
Na pewno.
The clown's arm. Dribbles, no doubt.
Czyli brakuje nam jeszcze jednej ręki, na to wychodzi? Co nie, kurwa? 9 kroków do dzielnego tronu. Co to jest kaliotrop? To jest kwiat? Aha. To jakaś roślina. Lis, mina... stygia... Okay.
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Eltan against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Eltan saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate.
Taki mamy cel w tym wszystkim.
O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. It's not just a tale. It's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the
Pewnie
entrance
będę
to
musiał
this
siedzieć ze sobą.
Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Unsur was Baldur's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Trzeba będzie się tym zająć.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men puff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We could. It would just be a very short one.
Tak, zwłaszcza dla nas krótko.
We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. I know what she speaks of. I need, information from her. And a pardon from you. For I have not been overly generous with the truth. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Znaczy, że opowiadałeś mi ostatnio o nim.
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest.
A czy to nie jest dublowanie
Fought at
dialogu
one
przypadkiem w
another's
tym
backs
momencie?
times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always, before we ever heard of this,
Przecież
what we
o
might
tym już
I
gadaliśmy.
had a choice. Stay the world, so don't be sorry. Infection, but it has not been yours. With your help, as simply as... Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in nothing happens in the... How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall. Huh, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall.
Czy ona była harfiarką też?
And with a familiar face in tow.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak.
On ma 10. poziom.
Parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it.
Czyli on jest Lordem Kamieniem.
Stone Lord.
Lies.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. Not when it came to spilling my people's blood. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call
Tak,
off your
my to
ambush.
załatwimy.
Tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why I sit in this very fine office.
Czy będziemy musieli jeszcze się z nimi klepać?
The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose two of its heroes in one day.